Hello YouTube, my name is Legend of DS and welcome back to Can They Be DLC? And today we're doing the season finale. Episode 20 is in fact the season finale, and we're going to be revisiting every single episode that we have done from the beginning up until now. And apologies, I have to write just here that I had forgotten one character in my list. And yeah, now that he's typed and written down, we can start this episode of revisiting. So this episode is going to be different than every single episode before this, because this is during E3 week, and yeah, E3 weeks on a row. Last episode of E3 week, yesterday, I did the the E3 predictions, or as I called it, let's see, what did I write down? I wrote it down. The Legend of DS's Super E3 2019 Predictions Ultimate Championship Edition and Knuckles, featuring Dante from the Devil May Cry series and new with Funky Mode. And yeah, and today obviously is the season finale of Can They Be DLC. Funnily enough, season finale happens on episode 20. So yeah, also another thing that will be happening in this video is that we won't be getting through the comments, but once again I welcome character requests or ideas for future episodes for season 2, because I really don't know characters anymore. I'm running out of ideas. And yeah, also season 2 will begin with another episode like this, where everything will be revisited after the after E3. Another thing is that 250 subscribers, we're at 220 at the moment of recording. Could change at any point. It could go up and it could go down. It most likely will go down, but still, at 250 I'm planning on doing another giveaway. The plan is not in clear yet, but the idea is either a 25 euro eShop giveaway, or I think either 3 months, I don't know, I'm going to say 3 months for now, for the Nintendo Online subscription. So yeah, let's get started with this episode of Can They Be DLC. Everyone is revisited. So first things first, we start with episode 1 with Goku. I said it before and I'll say it again, the Goku chances are 0%. They're not going to be getting a fourth party character. Fourth, not third. I think I said third party character. Any character not from a video game has automatically a 0% chance of that kid ever getting into Smash Bros. Then we have Travis Touchdown, which I think Travis has like 10% of being in. Maybe if No More Heroes 3 gets announced for Switch at E3, it could be it, but I doubt it. I don't doubt that the game will be announced. I doubt that he would be in, so yeah. Then Minecraft Steve, I said it before and I said it again, he's not a character, he's not an avatar, he's not charismatic, he's not recognizable. The only reason Steve is recognizable is because of the way he looks. People don't think, oh, he's Steve, they just think, oh, that's Minecraft, that's a character from Minecraft. And you can say, oh, but that's iconic. Minecraft is, but you want to know what from Minecraft's iconic? The Enderman and the Creepers, not Steve. Steve, people recognize him because of the blockiness, not that he's Steve. So Steve, I said it and I said it again, 5% is my opinion on him, so yeah. Then we had Sora and Herdrick. Now, this one, I'm gonna say 50-50 on both of them. Why? Because before I was thinking, both of them feel inevitable. It's inevitable that either Sora or Herdrick get in. That's why I'm putting at both of them at 50-50 on the opinion base. Who I want? I would say, if it was just based on what I want, and when I actually wrote this down like a month ago, I said Sora at 10%, Herdrick at 90%, but like right now they feel, both of them kind of feel inevitable, so a 50-50 fits this this role. Scorpion, a long time ago I would have said like 50%, 60%, but I'm putting him at 10% mostly because I thought that maybe the DLC was going to be to promote upcoming games to the Switch, and that meant Persona 5 was coming to Switch, and Persona 5 is only coming to Switch with a spin-off, so I don't think it really would count. Then I'll take the next 3 in a row, which is a Pokemon, be it Generation 7, Generation 8 or Decidueye, Rex and Elma, and a character from Fire Emblem, all at 50%. The odds for all of them are at 50 in my opinion, because Eldegarde could easily be in. Same thing with Rex and Elma. or Rex or Elma and a Pokemon is the same thing. In upcoming games, or one, in the case of Xenoblade, maybe with a remake or a port. So it just feels like it. Zelda, a character from the Zelda series, I put it at 25%, mostly because, you know, I don't think there's too many to choose from. There are many to choose from, but I don't think currently makes a lot of sense. The next Zelda game is a Link's Awakening, and it would be weird to have a character from Breath of the Wild or any other Zelda, and that would be announced during that time period. Also, the champions, I don't think we can announce one without announcing the others, and the other characters that could be standalone characters in the form of Midna with Wolf Link and Girahim are already in the game as not Mii Fighters, as assist trophies. Then we had Banjo and Kazooie and Master Chief. I put Master Chief at 5%, with Banjo being a good 90. Another character that kind of feels inevitable, so the chances might diminish, but I feel very confident about it. Then in episode 11 we had Wonder Red. As much as I would love him, I think it's a 15% chance of getting chance of getting it, and that's only if we get the 1-for-101 port. Then we had Crash and Spyro the Dragon. Crash, I put it at 25%. He does have a game coming out for the Switch relatively soon, and Crash Bandicoot the Insane Trilogy is on Switch, but Spyro, we've yet to see the Reignited Trilogy on the Switch, and unless it's announced at E3, I don't see Spyro actually coming in. Then episode 13 was an indie character coming to Smash, and I'll keep it at the 5 to 15% chances. Like Sans and Shantae have 15% chance of getting in, but characters like the Knight from Hollow Knight, I feel like are in a lower side of the things, but both of them can be likely, but still very, very unlikely. For DLC, base game in the next game, definitely will get one. DLC, very, very unlikely. Then we had the stages, costumes, echoes, and character variations. So for character variations, 0% chances, I think, in my opinion. Echoes, I think there's a 50-50 chance of us getting more echoes by the end of the year or the season pass. Stages and costumes, I put at 25 costumes for the characters, not for the Miis. 55 because it feels like it could happen. Maybe it could, but you know, it's difficult to say. I hope we do get, but we have to wait and see. Then Rayman, I put them at 20%. I still think it's very, very unlikely, but I would like to see Rayman get in just because of the guys like the idiot that commented on my YouTube video of Rayman about like Sakurai. I said no, and there's thousands of characters Sakurai would rather put in than Rayman. So although I think it's very unlikely, I would love to see it just to see the reaction of these people. Then King Boo for episode 16, 30% chances. Piranha Plant showed that enemies can be in. Sakurai, I think, wants to also diversify more the roster because Smash has a problem of main characters being the most characters that can get into the games and not most popular, or what people would really like to see. It mostly is the mascot of the franchise that gets in. That would be followed up by Resident Evil, which I put 10% at best. If it was if Resident Evil was not Capcom, I would say like 50-60%, but because of Capcom, not just because of the way Capcom has been handling things with Nintendo, but also with the fact that they have been handling, but the fact that they also have another character I forgot to put in, I'm writing it down now. The fact they also own Monster Hunter makes it very, very unlikely. Then we had Hayachi. I put him at 25%, mostly because of like, I feel like if we're gonna see a Tekken character or a character from the team, not the team, from Namco, we would have seen it already, but we haven't, and it's weird. So I'm putting it at 25%. Then the final episode was Dragonborn and Doomslayer. Doomslayer was one I forgot to put here. I'm gonna put them both at 50-50. Doomslayer I think is a little bit more likely because he does have a game come out. Before I thought base roster, I thought Dragonborn was gonna be a good pick and a likely choice. But now I think both of them kind of have the same amount of chances. I think Doom Guy kind of takes the slight edge, mostly because he has a game coming out soon. But anyway, and I guess that'll be it for this video, Candy VDLC of revisiting everyone. So tell me in the comment sections what do you think of each of these characters, and just a quick recap of the characters. Goku, Travis, Touchdown, Minecraft, Steve, Sora, Herdrick, Scorpion, a Pokemon, the CGI and or Generation 8 Pokemon, Rex and or Alma, a character from the next Fire Emblem, so 3 houses most likely, Edelgard, a character from Zelda, Banjo-Kazooie, Master Chief, Wonder Red, Crash, Spyro, a character, an indie character, stages, costumes, character variations in the form of like maybe a Dr. Luigi, maybe a Paper Mario and stuff like that, on Echoes, Rayman, King Boo, a character from Resident Evil, Heihachi, Dragonborn, or Doomslayer. Also, again, I'll take ideas for characters to have an episode. Hello again, The Legend of DS here. Very quick, from the future time traveling Sith. This video was actually recorded about a week ago. And when I recorded this video, there was not really much I could say. A lot of things that I said still stand true, I believe. But there's one more thing that's kind of happened since this video was recorded. Funnily enough, Sakurai, yes, Masahiro Sakurai, had a column on Famitsu that came out during the past week. And in that, he said some very interesting things, which basically, again, he deconfirmed Goku for Smash, putting him again in the category of Mr. Iron Man. So yeah, Sakurai also confirmed that Bayonetta did in fact win the Smash Ballot, but amongst realizable characters. So basically, she lost to characters like Goku, but she was a character that could be in the game. She also lost to Snake, we know that, mostly because Konami was not, you know, wanting to play ball in 2015? Yeah, it was 2015. Obviously in 2016 they changed their minds, but still, that's just what I'm saying. And another thing that I learned recently is that for a character in Smash to be in, especially for third parties, they need to emote. So that kind of rules out Steve, because you could say, oh, they can emote. Steve can't really emote well. Doesn't have any facial animations actually. And one of the worst arguments I've seen for Steve recently has been that he's a popular character and that he has merchandising from Minecraft, which, I mean, people merchandising from Minecraft also includes a piece of dirt block, so it's not much. Also, another thing that's very interesting that I learned recently is what killed the chances of Rex and Pyra, or I should say Rex, because my idea of Rex is not with Pyra, not just with Pyra, it's with more blades. But anyway, the reason why Rex is not in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, and the reason why Roy is not Springman or Arms character is not in Smash Bros. Ultimate, and even why Link in Champion Link is it doesn't have a lot of changes done to him like you would expect, is because of the way things have been done in Smash since after Melee. So first, Sakurai played a beta build of Breath of the Wild. That's why he knew a lot of the stuff, but that's why a lot of the things of Link's moveset were kept the same, while some changed, like the Master Sword being longer, the double arrows, the picking up the arrow and double barreling the arrows, then the remote bombs, obviously the Champion's Tunic, and Link being right-handed, all came from that beta build, but explains why stuff like maybe we didn't get any of the Champion's abilities coming in, like Rivali's Gale, or the Urbosa's Thunder. No, it's not Urbosa's Thunder, it has another name. Or even the other Magnesis, like even the Magnet Magnesis to bring in people in. Maybe that's also why we probably didn't see a lot of the other weapons from the game making it into Smash, even as tilts and smash attacks, but hey, that's also it. Another thing is why the ARMS and Xenoblade Chronicles 2 representatives were not in Smash is actually very simple thing, is that because of Roy. The character of Roy in Smash Brothers is different from the character of Roy in Fire Emblem. That is because Sakurai was working on a beta build of Fire Emblem, and the game was supposed to come out before Melee, and then Sakurai probably would want to tweak in a little things here and there, but then the game ended up being delayed and Roy ended up being a completely different character in Melee and in Fire Emblem, so that's why Sakurai doesn't do anymore. I was actually correct in my predictions back in E3 last year and afterwards, where Sakurai knew of Rex and Pyra, he knew of the ARMS people, way before we did. He knew that. It's just that he doesn't do that anymore. After what happened with Roy and not taking a risk of a character being in the game and then the game being delayed, yeah. The only reason why Pokemon gets a character in is because A, it's Pokemon, and B, you could do that. You know, technically speaking, there's only one Roy in Fire Emblem. And the Roy in Smash Bros. Is different than that Roy. But it's the same character, technically speaking. The same thing for Marth, the same thing for Lucina, and Chrom, and Robin, and all the other Nintendo characters. They represent their franchise to the best of their abilities in Smash. Roy is different, but Pokemon, for example, all you have to do is basically get the moves right. If a Pokemon can do them, then yeah. But you have to remember that in Smash, obviously in Pokemon you only have 4 moves to work with at any given time. In Smash you need more, but also the Pokemon are just basic Pokemon. The only Pokemon in the game that is actually special, it's Mewtwo, because he is a one-of-a-kind Pokemon, and even then he's already no longer a one-of-a-kind. Every other Pokemon is just a basic species so that you can work with. Like each one can have their own different personalities, because every one of them is a different Pokemon. They're not the same Pokemon. Even the same skins, technically speaking, are different versions of the same Pokemon. But yeah, I guess that'll be it for this. So thank you guys for watching. I've been the Legend of DS once again, and I'll see you guys next time or tomorrow for the spin-offs and reimaginings. So anyway, thank you guys for watching. With the Legend of DS. See you guys then.